Today is March 3rd, 2026. We are here at Island Community Market and we just opened for our shoppers.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How about you?
Hey, very good.
Alameda Food Bank is here to support people who live, work, or go to school in the city of Alameda. Last year in 2025, we served about 12% of Alameda's population. Island Community Market is our largest program. It's the best way for us to get the most food to the most families with the most choice. We go through a quick check-in process when shoppers arrive, kind of similar to the DMV, where shoppers will get a check-in ticket and then they'll get called up to our check-in desks where they get registered for their shopping trip for today, offered to book an appointment for their next visit, and go through our registration process each year.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Shoppers are able to come and shop at Island Community Market once a week. When shoppers come in, we aim to have a wide variety of foods for people to be able to pick what works best for them and their families, their dietary needs, their cultural preferences. So we aim to have at least 12 fresh produce options available each day. And then we'll have a variety of shelf-stable items, things that are like canned goods or bagged or boxed items. Shoppers will also have access to refrigerated or frozen items as well as a protein item for them to choose from each week. At Alameda Food Bank, we really prioritize having a dignified and respectful experience throughout the entire shopping trip, but especially when people are going through the checkout process. We have a very simple checkout process where we have limits set on each of the items, and then our volunteers will quickly check the shopper's cart as they're leaving the shopping floor. This is pretty similar to when you go to Costco and how when there's someone as you're exiting the building at the door checking shoppers' carts.
Island Community Market is our largest distribution method, but we do also have our curbside pickup, which is targeted for folks that have limited mobility but do have transportation. And then we also have our home delivery program, which is for folks that have limited mobility and do not have transportation or ability to get to the food bank. In addition, we also have 3 mobile pantries at Alameda housing sites. We work with AUSD to provide food and snacks for teachers and students. And we're also working with organizations that serve unsheltered communities by providing food to their programming. We rely heavily on our volunteers to help us serve our community. We have currently over 800 volunteers that visit us in a year. About 200 of our volunteers are regular volunteers coming in at least once, if not 2 times or 3 times a week. Some of our volunteers have been with us for over 25 years.
We source from many places to get food for our community. About 50% of that food comes from the county food bank, Alameda County Community Food Bank. But to supplement that, we purchase and we run what's called a recovery program. The food we purchase is predominantly produce. A lot of our clients are making the trek all the way across the island. We're out here in the point, so we need them to rely on that. So we spend about $16,000 monthly on buying fresh fruits and veggies for our shoppers.
Food recovery. 25,000 pounds go in and out every weekend, sir.
In our food recovery program, we're sending out 3 vans 5 days a week to about a dozen partner grocery stores here on the island and in San Leandro to get food that is totally nutritious, delicious, and edible. We do a quality assurance on that food, we bring it right back here, and we get it out to our shoppers that very same day. We're pulling in about 2,600 pounds on average per day that we do a recovery route. The yearly numbers, that's just below 700,000 pounds of food we recover, and that doesn't go to the landfill because of our efforts here at the warehouse and our shoppers coming to pick that food up. In-kind donations are the donations we receive from our community. Huge shout out to our community. They knew that we were struggling with the government shutdowns, with the holiday season, and they really provided this year. We're up about 20 to 30% on our in-kind donations this year. We also get food from our community growing programs. That includes Alameda Backyard Growers, Christ Episcopal Church, and Bay Eagle Farms. This is food that's grown right here on the island that they harvest, and we get out to our shoppers that very same day. Hey, so welcome to the crown jewel of our new building. We moved in here about October, and we really increased our capacity to bring in more food. And that not only means that we can store more food, but it means that we can source more food. For example, we reached out to an egg vendor and we had to buy about 7 pallets of eggs to get the 73 cents a dozen eggs. That's not something we could have done across the street, but here we have an amazing capacity to bring on large bulk loads like that and really leverage those savings.
We are so grateful to have the generous support of our community in a variety of ways, but we are especially grateful for all of the financial support that the community shows Alameda Food Bank. Each year, the vast majority of our funding comes from individual donors living on the islands. We really could not do the work that we do without the partnership of everyone in this community, whether you're supporting financially, being an advocate, or volunteering with us. This is a community organization, and so we hope that you will continue to join us into 2026 and see what we can accomplish together.